Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Wembley. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
White. Right, 70. Scott. Throwing to begin. It's Stafford. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The motion man is Nakua.
59.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The motion man is Nakua.
Easy.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Yellow 80. 21. 32. Double right.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. 35 yards.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Stafford. Out quickly to Nakua. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Ready. Go 20. Alert! 20 hot!
Second down, it's Stafford. Rolling to the left. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal.
Set! Stay 50, stay 50. 280! Flippity hot! Hot!
Williams. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Set! Blue 60! Flippity hot!
One more time for Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. On the bootleg. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown. I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set! 280! Hey, 50! 53! Ready! 0! Set!
They'll go again with Williams. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready! 260! Stop!
It's another run here for Williams. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done. Parkinson in motion.
Hey, 5-0! And middle! 32! Hey, 54! Stop!
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Monday!
They go play action with Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready! 180! Stop!
Now it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, tackle. We hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Set.
They put Adams in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Alert! Zebra!
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Foye Aluakis in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Omaha, ready, move. Lady. Easy, alert. White.
They put Adams in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The 2-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen, able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Zebra! Stop!
They'll try to run it with Williams.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
For the Rams field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Red. No! Hey, Jupiter! Silver.
On 1st down, Watts. There's a short one. He's got screen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Sokos. Here we go.
Better run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's not made by Byron Young.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
14 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Sokos. Hot. Rocco switch.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
All right, here we go. It's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive ball there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Hey, tomato. Hot.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he can hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Easy. Silver.
On the give, it's ETN. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. 280. 32. 59.
They put Adams in motion.
Set.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Double right. 0. Hey, red. Stop.
Here's Stafford now on second down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
10.
Atwell sent in motion here. Throw on third down, Stafford. Flush to his right. He'll get a dozen out of that one, straddling his way to a first down. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
7-yard line.
White. Red 80. Hot. Moving hot.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Rams first down.
Ready. Blue 60. Monday.
Atwell sent in motion here.
Stop.
On second down, here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. They put Adams in motion. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
180.
The motion man is Nakua.
Alert! Alert! Double right.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line.
They're on the 2-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's a run with their tight end. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. 2nd and a yard.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, touch. Red.
They'll keep it on the ground here again.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
1st and 10.
11, add that. On red.
Lawrence on the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scrambles and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Take right over.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soto, hot.
Here's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That screams. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That's on the guard, Patrick McCary.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's a touch!
Now Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Great job.
The carry here for ETN. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That'll be complete to Tootin. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Michael Tootin. Touchdown Jaguars. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Stay 50.
Play action, Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Second down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Waiting! 11!
From the gun, here's Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Lisa 24.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Red on red.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
How often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. They get this to about midfield. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Tomato. Right. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence is going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 7.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The motion man is Nakua.
Hey.
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good run here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Double right. Step. Blue 60.
On first down, right back to Williams. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. This time it's the veteran, Eric Armstead, on the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Parkinson in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready. Number 20.
The motion man is Nakua.
Hey. Cut!
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have our Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 6.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Yellow 20! 59!
The motion man is Nakua.
10. Omaha, red blue!
Big play to begin this 4th quarter. They run on 3rd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
It's second down.
Space on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Giambi Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up third down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Lawrence. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff to TTN. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of the mouthful.
He's brought in at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. Moving outside the pocket. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Jarrett first in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
6-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. first down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Stafford now on second down. Oh, they're running in the flash, and he lost the football. The Jaguars have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Go, lady. Go, lady.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higgins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Drill right. 22. 32. Hey, give me a radar. 32.
Atwell sent in motion here. First down, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Rams at first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
59.
31-yard line.
40 gut. 40 gut.
Stafford to throw again. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3.
Set. 280. Hey.
Atwell sent in motion here.
22. Hey, red. 53. Ready.
Stafford now on third down. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
27 yards.
22. Stay 50. Stay 50.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Jaguars 27, Rams 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try him left side with Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Omar Speights on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down.
Brett,
Once again, it's Etienne. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 38-yard
go.
line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, run.
On the toss here to Etienne. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds down. The 21. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Open space inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Atwell sent in motion here. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, give me radar. Stop.
Throw on third down, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Rams punting unit coming out as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And now when you look at this, it's a fake. And this will not work out. They tried to shovel it forward to the up man. No dice. They turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London.